My name is Quameisha Moreno. The name of this production is This Is What Happened to Me, and the following stories are true.
You can tell them what we're doing because everyone's looking at me like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's the 21st century.
Okay, so we just do no.
We're just doing.
For my directing class, I have to do yes.
What's the shoot? Like, what's the film?
The name of it is called "This Is What Happened to Me." It's about those who've been like raped and molested.
Sure.
And, yeah, and it talks about what they went through and then how they're doing right now.
Wow.
There's a part I can't tell about the dark I know well. You say time for bed now, child. Mom just smiles that smile, just like she never saw me.
It was my fault. Like I thought it was like I thought it was my head, but it wasn't my head. I was right. So, do you want me to?
Yes.
What do you want me to say?
I think you had a nice flow. You said that you spoke to him. Just say how that was.
I was, okay, so I think 4 or 5, when I was really young. I know I was like in kindergarten, maybe first grade too. I was molested. It was very graphic. At 5, I knew like what a penis looked like, what it felt like, what it tasted like. I knew. I felt like I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know. Like I felt like it was okay. Like now that I'm older, I kind of normalize it. Like not normalize it, but I kind of like. I kind of like, I tend to smile at things because it kind of protects me. I was molested, and I remember one time, I forgot why, I had told my mom, because I think my brother had an idea, but he didn't know. He wasn't sure. He just knew there was something different, and I didn't remember this much. I had told my mom, and she had called the person, and the person said no, and then she looked at me and she didn't believe me. You know, it was.
I had a guy like that I didn't know. I was walking on the street and minding my business, and a guy just grabbed my hand and walked with me. Some like random stranger. And I was like, I ended up cursing him out. I was like, yo, do you know, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Do you know who I am? Like, why are you touching me? And he just started laughing. And he thought it was funny, and he just walked away. And I was like, that's not funny. Like, how is it okay for you to invade somebody's space and touch somebody personally and very intimate like that? And they think it's funny. Like, how would you like it if someone did that to your daughter or your niece, some random grown man, fully grown? I was 15 at the time when this happened, on my way to school, and some random older guy just holds my hand and walks with me, and I'm like, it didn't feel real. Like it didn't make sense. It wasn't comprehending to me what was going on.
What happened when I was 8 years old, I was raped by a family friend. And it was a really weird time because, like, you know, we were all close to him, and he was like our uncle. We weren't related, but I knew at the time that my sister was being molested by him as well. She was a couple years older than me, and I knew that she wasn't telling anyone. And I think only her and I knew, but she didn't know what was happening to me at that moment. And it was very difficult because a couple months after that happened to me, he died. So I didn't really know how I was supposed to feel. You know, it didn't feel right, you know, in the moment. I definitely did not want whatever was happening, but it was weird because I still like loved him because he was so close to us, and he died, and I also felt sad, and I didn't want to tell my dad or mom or anything because like they just lost a really close friend, and I still haven't to this day. I haven't told like really anyone. This is like the first time saying it publicly, I guess. I told like maybe a couple close friends this year for the first time, but my family doesn't know what happened, and I think it has affected me actually like a lot in the future, like my future relationships and things that are happening now, because I'm not really open, and I do not have long relationships because of this, and I have trouble with intimacy because of what happened, and I think it's all coming back to me now. Like now I'm starting to finally, I guess, come to terms with it, and it's been so suppressed for a really long time that I don't really know what to do with it, really. I'm just, I guess, trying to express it in other ways and forms through my art, perhaps, but it's weird. I think it emotionally blocked me, and I'm still working on taking that block off, but the weird thing is that I still don't hate him, like everyone thinks I should.
Is there anything you would like to tell to like young girls like your niece? Like something, an advice?
It's not just you. It happens. I mean, it's sad to say, but it happens to, I want to say 80% of females. Just don't think that it's just you and that you don't have anyone to speak to. You can always go and tell an adult. And if that adult doesn't work, then you can find another adult or somebody at school to talk to. Because I thought that I kept it to myself for a long time. And I feel like this is the first time I'm openly speaking out about it.
Okay.